Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and thank you for joining me here today for the seasonal event Hatching Tide, which of course is the equivalent of Easter we have in Eorzea. So the quest here is unlocked in GRIDANIA, just outside the amphitheater, and it's called Hippity Hoppity Happily, and the only requirement that you need is to be a level 15. So I have Claire ready to go, and it's Jahili Alipo is simply dying to talk to an adventurer, preferably you, about eggs. So it looks like we get the minion right away. A happy hatching tide to you, friend. And are the exquisite decorations you see about to your liking? Wait, I know that face. If it isn't Claire, what's a pleasure to see you. As it happens, I was visited by a most curious dream again this year. In it, brave adventurers, not unlike yourself, were going about town handing out decorative eggs in the company of, chickens and odd-looking rabbits. Truth be told, I have struggled to grasp its true meaning. Still, if the past is any guide, the best way to get to the bottom of this is for us to recreate the image from my dream and see what good fortune it may bring. To that end, I've invited Master Paulwyn, Limsa Lamensta's premier chicken farmer, and his flock here to GRIDANIA, and furthermore, place an order for a full fluffle of rabbit ski mammoths resembling the ones from my dreams. We have, however, hit a bit of a snag. It would appear the hens have not yet gotten acclimated to their new environment, and they've been raising quite the ruckus, making it nigh impossible to retrieve the eggs they've laid. Might you be willing to lend a hand? Oh, the puns begin already. Now that's a woman after my own heart. You'll be compensated handsomely. Spectacular rewards, of course. That one perhaps needs some work. In any case, Master Paulwyn's chickens are being cooped up in the Great Foam Growery. Might I ask you to travel there and give them a look? My friend Nonota works there as well, so I would be most grateful if you could also ensure that she's not overly harried. Okay, so every year, Jahili there has a unique dream involving like a vision from the future. I mean, they say that they're visions from the 12 archives, apparently. Apparently these are some kind of visions from like the 12 archons of legend, like kind of foretelling like either doom or like a wonderful event that's going to happen around Hatching Tide, and I'm going the wrong way. You think I would know my way around here by now? And every year it's just kind of helping to ensure that nothing goes wrong, and that's basically we either avert doom or see that a wonderful event does happen. I guess they're both the same, I guess. So this year we're going to be having happy bunnies and chickens working side by side, apparently. Don't tell me that we have to unlock the fate again, though. I really hope not. I wasn't a fan of that. Oh, I remember you. Pray forgive me, I'm feeling terribly exhausted at the moment. Oh, this is gonna be a common thing, isn't it? Jahili sent you to help? Oh, that is most appreciated. In that case, allow me to explain. While it's true that we've been having trouble rounding up all the eggs, we also face a more pressing concern. The growery has been invaded by bizarre, fluffy creatures. Why is that a bad thing? What's more, they're not content to just run around and make mischief. Why, they're tormenting the chickens and trying to steal the eggs for themselves. Needless to say, this has only driven the chickens into even more of a tizzy. It's been a veritable battlefield. Master Paulwyn is doing all he can to keep the creatures contained, but even he seems to have about at wit's end. Oh. Master Paulwyn, has our last line of defense been breached? Oh, the poor man. How does he stripped of his chicken costume? Oh, they're so cute. Egads! That's one of them! Our fearsome invaders from the gods nowhere! Good heavens, they both look as they're out for blood! Whatever are we to do? I'm sorry, I can't take that seriously. I really can't. Okay, let's try to calm them down. You seem to have an affinity for animals. Such bravery! Not that I expected any less from you. In any case, good luck out there, and remember, close observation of both parties is the key to a successful mediation. Drawing upon your extensive experience in confronting neoted savage beasts, you gaze upon the two bloodthirsty creatures intently, taking in their every move and facial expression. The chicken and the bunny stand at odds, neither willing to give an ill in their grudge match, or so you assess the situation. Okay. How fascinating. The chicken is understandably on its guard, fearing that the rabbit is targeting its eggs. But could it be that the bunny too harbors some resentment of its own? Why? What is going on here? Now that I think about it, this creature bears a most uncanny resemblance to the rabbits Jahili described from her dream. I did some research of my own before you arrived. According to the tomes, it is so rare a creature that many consider it simply a myth. Have you by any chance encountered anything similar during your travels? Oh, sure! You mentioned it. Yes, here we go. On the Isle of Val. Yeah, it was during Eureka. We saw the little happy bunnies. Yes, precisely. This is exactly where my resources say that were once spotted. As you doubtless already aware, these most unique creatures are known up north as happy bunnies. Something about their long ears, fluffy tails, and hippity-hoppity manner brings a smile to one's face. My legend has it that simply encountering one is a sure sign that good fortune is headed your way. While they are not precisely the same creature, perhaps our most unique guest will also have a similarly auspicious effect on us. You there, Mr. Bunny, if you are truly as happy at heart as your compatriots of legend, might you not make peace with these fine chickens and cooperate with us to make this year's festivities an extravaganza of merriment and good cheer? I guess not. Oh. But this won't do! Why, our harbinger of happiness is fleeing from our very grasp, and our last chicken is running off with it. Something must be done. If Jahili's dreams are to be trusted, and I've never known them to be anything but, those bunnies and their unique power are the key to making this year's Hatching Tides festivities a rousing success. I beg of you, friend, follow those creatures. They may lead you to their fellow escapees. I'll do the same just as soon as I see to Master Pauling's wounds. I wasn't able to make out where they headed, but no doubt there was an eyewitness or two nearby. Pray gather what information you can and round up the little creatures as best as you are able. We can rendezvous back in town with Jahili. That's probably a sight for the people of Gridania, seeing rabbits and chickens running off. Is it just me, or do these quests get just more ridiculous every year? Well, that was a sight if I've ever seen one. Bizarre-looking bunnies and chickens racing by me as if possessed. heading over that way towards New GRIDANIA. I can only hope they don't cause too much of a stir in town. Oh man, racing? I mean, are people gonna think that they're racing each other? Is that what this whole thing's about? Or maybe like some kind of parade? It wouldn't surprise me. I know that's completely unrelated, but I want to hold a bunny right now. I've always wanted a pet rabbit. Unfortunately, I may not be the best person to have a rabbit because I got two large cats who pretty much kill everything that they come across, so what can you do? Chickens and rabbits, they were headed for the Aetheryte Plaza. Go after them if you like. The Adder's Nest doesn't pay me nearly enough to get mixed up in all this. Probably a wise decision, but come on, why would you ever turn down the opportunity to hug a bunny? Bright-eyed girl. Chickens and rabbits? Oh, I saw a whole army of them running off to the Carline Canopy. Thank you. At least that's a clear idea of where we're going. And I have a feeling that we're going to be doing a fate right now, aren't we? Helpmeet? How do they get around so fast on those tiny legs? I'm not cut out for this. What's that? They're where now? Good gods. Understood. I'll enlist the services of an able adventurer right away. Matron's teats don't sneak up on me like... Wait a moment. Are you perchance an adventurer? Nonota sent you in search of the bunnies, you say? How fortuitous. That link pearl call just now was from her, and she's tasked me with doing the very same. Just between you and me, however, I've yet to catch a single one. As I was running after them, their friends started showing up one after the next, and before I knew it, a veritable legion of them had hippity-hoppity their way into the Twelveswood. I fear there's far too many of them for the two of us to handle alone. I'll go and call for reinforcements. Could I trouble you to go on ahead to Mirror Planks? According to Nonota, that's where they were last sighted. In the meantime, I'll do my best to rally others to our cause. Now go quickly, friend. The fate of this year's hatching tide hangs in the balance. How does Nonota know exactly where they are? Hey, happiness is a warm bunny. It's a brand new fate. Oh, good. Don't remind me of fates. I've been doing a lot of fate farming for gemstones recently, and I'm so tired of fates. Just today I finished up like the last 30 that I needed for to finish rank 3 for Ultima Thule. Oh god, that was a nightmare. Oh well, one more fate won't kill me. Okay, here we go. Do I really want to use that? Probably not. Yeah, I realize I don't have any Grizzle greens on me, do I? Damn it! It must be with my retainers. Oh well. What do I want to do? You know what? Why not? Let us dance. Dance until the fate comes up. Okay, this is funny what happened. As soon as I started dancing, one of the other adventurers here started doing the Manderville Mambo. And then a second one showed up and started doing the same thing, so heck, I'm joining in too. And now a fourth one has just joined us. Oh, there we go. Damn it, how do those little legs carry them so fast. If we don't do something, they're all going to get away. Okay. So the fate's coming up. What are we supposed to do? Catch the chickens? Oh, we have... Oh, okay. We're trying to catch the bunnies. Oh my god. How are we supposed to catch the bunny? Wait, what's going on? Oh, I get it. So the chickens stun the bunnies, and when they're stunned, that's when we can catch the bunnies. Okay. I kind of feel bad for the bunnies. I mean, the bunnies just kind of seem like they're passing through, and we're kind of just kidnapping them to use for hatching tide. Oh well, I mean, so long as we let the bunnies all go afterwards, I guess it's okay. It's almost like you will be... It's almost like you will have fun. We're gonna force you to have fun. Man, they are fast! No wonder they were having a hard time trying to catch them. Oh, I think I got two at once. Oh boy, we got 10 fortune eggs. And judging from this, I guess that's the more that we do the fates, the more eggs we get, and that's when we can exchange them for the rewards. I think the exception being the little bunny minion. That we're supposed to get. Okay, so back to the amphitheater. Now hopefully that's calmed everyone down. Oh, Claire, say no more. I've heard everything. My sincere apologies for all the trouble we had to put you through, but let it suffice to say your efforts have all but saved this year's hatching tide from disaster. Some stragglers are still running about, but we captured the better part of both flocks. Nonota, Master Pauling, and my colleagues should be able to round up the rest in due time. But there's even more good news. It seems the exercise went a long way to soothe our savage chickens, and we retrieved eggs in abundance to decorate. You mean more than the thousands of eggs that you have scattered all over the place? Oh, crap, it's raining now? Ah, no, Ta, Master Pauling, allow me to thank you for your efforts as well. I was just sharing the happy tidings with Claire here. Wait, is this perchance one of the happy bunnies that were the source of this whole hullabaloo? Why, they truly are the spitting image of the little critters that came to me in my vision. Seeing how calm and well-behaved it is now, I can scarcely believe it gave you such trouble. Your other chickens are resting easy now, I gather? No worries there, Tahili, my dear. My chickens have spent up all their nervous energy and are as relaxed now as I've ever seen them. Why, after this little spat, it even seems that they've gone to a mutual understanding with their fluffy new friends. Really? After all that trouble you gave us? I have to say that the rabbits, too, are now obeying our attendants with scarcely a peep of argument. And wouldn't you know it, just before, one of them handed us this crystal. Could it be? Why, they truly are harbingers of happiness and good fortune. I have a good feeling about this, Claire. Do come back later so I can fill you in on the details, yes? Needless to say, I'll also have a special something for you as a token of thanks for your services. As for now, I must prepare for the festivities. In the meantime, could I trouble you to lend these little fellows through the streets and join them in handing out eggs to the townspeople? If my dreams are any guide, I'm sure it will bring no end of smiles to one and all. I'm not gonna lie, that bunny is adorable. Aren't we all so eager? That's what I like to see. And with that, I'd best be putting the final decorative touches on these eggs. Whenever you're ready, just say the word. You had taken the care of the rabbits for us, I dare say it would have been all but impossible to round up my flock. Truly, I can't thank you enough. Maybe you can thank us by putting the rest of the costume back on. Ready to start handing out some eggs? Lovely. In that case, here you go. Pray take our little friends along and spread happiness the whole city over. By the markets. Let's just start off in order. Yeah, the rain kind of ruins the whole scene. I'm sorry. But I know these two. They're from the Archers Guild. Oh, Brother Isumiyan. It's been a while since I spoke with him. Decorative egg? For me? How thoughtful. There's even a treat inside. Thank you ever so much. Your efforts are sincerely appreciated. These seasonal celebrations bring so much joy to the children, and myself, I confess. Still, I must say it's been years since I've seen a traveler rabbit in the flesh. I would never have expected to encounter one here. What's that? The nomenclature is unfamiliar to you? Ah, in the north they are known more quality as happy bunnies, are they not? They're said to usher in smiles and good fortune. Before that, yes, since much older times, they were known as traveler rabbits. They have a habit of showing up at your side unannounced and vanishing off somewhere before you know it. I recall seeing one in the Twoswood when I was but a child. Yeah, and he's like, what, 300 years old or something? Ah, but forgive me, you have other places you must be. We could talk another time. Pray relax and enjoy the festivities when your work is done. Wow, I didn't know they went by another name. That kind of sounds like us, though. Oh man, I wish that we were Vieira all of a sudden. That would have been hilarious. Because we really would be a traveler rabbit, wouldn't we? Welcome back, Claire. How did you and your little friends fare? Splendid to hear. At first, I feared that my dreams might bring only chaos and confusion to the realm this year. But thanks to you, I do believe we can declare this year's egg hunt a rousing success. Oh, but how could I forget? In recognition of your tireless efforts on our behalf, my fellow dreamers and I prepared a very special hatching-type present just for you. Oh, did I mention how I procured mammoths from the Goldsmiths Guild for the festivities? This is one of them. Sadly, it was completely lifeless from the moment of arrival. Seems its core had come loose and fallen out on the way here. But would you believe it? I slipped in that crystal the little bunny gave me, and in an instant its tail puffed up and it whirled back to life. Oh. I'm quite confident we'll bring its caretaker nothing but good fortune and smiles galore. I very much like that person to be you, Claire. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart. Now all the hard work is done, I do hope that you'll have a chance to relax and enjoy the festivities for yourself. They've only just begun after all, and should you find yourself in the mood to help us hand out some more eggs, simply say the word. Yay, we got our minion. Okay. We can replay the gift-giving tasks. Okay. Individuals who were not present in your initial adventure. Okay. So we just have to speak with No Ta if we want to do it again. And I think we will, but let's go have a quick look at the rewards that we're supposed to get. Yeah, so we can just speak with them here. So an egg for a day, so that's the emotes as well as the housing items and the fireworks. Okay, so let's get the emote first. I'll go ahead and do that fade a couple more times, but while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and just pop up the other cutscenes. What's that? Back to help us hand out some more eggs? You are far too kind, friend. Needless to say, we should have more than welcomed your aid. Here I have a freshly decorated batch ready to go at any time. Okay, began handing out the eggs. And by the Botanists Guild. I actually have a couple more than when we first played through it, but hey. I dare say the wood used to fashion those decorations was among the finest I've ever laid eyes on. As always, your eye for quality timber is simply unparalleled. Huh? You're far too kind, Master B. I mean, my forest-loving, floppy-eared friend. Likewise, I've no doubt the wood rejoiced to find itself in the hands of one who understands it as well as you. Oh, these are the guild masters. Or should I say paws? Ha! Okay, so that's Master Beaton of the Carpenters Guild, and I'm guessing that's from, Lalafell's from the Botanist Guild. Oh, if it isn't Claire, how good it is to see you well. Make for me? What a charming little fellow carrying it. I accept your gift with gratitude. How very clever you are, though I did hear a rumor of some concern. Yes, a little bird told me that creatures bearing no small resemblance to you were running wild through the cities of GRIDANIA, trampling our precious greenery. And nibbling at the bark of our precious trees. A most disconcerting story if there's any truth to it. I'm not clucking. I'm sorry. If my intuition is not mistaken, it appears the little creature's apologizing to us in its own way. Well, as long as you've learned your lesson, I do believe we can forgive and forget. Thank you for the thoughtful gift, and the happiest of hatching tides to you. By Nofika's altar now. Okay, I recognize these two as well. Oh no. Oh. Greetings, Claire. It is always a pleasure to have you here in GRIDANIA. It would seem you befriended some rather charming little creatures. Why, what a lovely egg. How very kind of you. And there's the most toothsome-looking little cake inside. Do stop by the canopy when we finish here. I have a brew that will accompany it perfectly. I should enjoy that indeed. Claire, on behalf of all GRIDANIA, allow me to thank you and your little colleagues for making this year's hatching tide so memorable. Once your work has concluded, I hope you will have time to relax and take in the cheer of the season. You and your new friends are welcome to stop by for a cup of tea as well, should the mood strike you. Though I dare say you ought to claim a table sooner rather than later. These cakes will draw adventurers by the droves. By the Whistling Miller. I'm actually getting kind of scared of who we're going to see. Okay, two more of our guild masters it looks like first. Oh, Biggs and Wedge! I don't know why I'm surprised. They always seem to find a way to worm their way into the seasonal events somehow. Oh, if it isn't Claire, I fancy meeting you in a place like this. What we here? Decorative egg with a tasty treat inside? Ha! Thanks, little fellow. Don't mind if I do. Aren't you a cute one, and your fur so soft and fluffy? Thank you kindly, Claire.
Perhaps you're wondering what we're doing here. It's nothing so exciting, I'm afraid. Just performing routine maintenance on the airships. Normally we'll send our new recruits, but Wedge here insisted we volunteered for the task ourselves.
Stay home and miss GRIDANIA's famous hatching tide egg hunt? Perish the thought.
Speaking of which, who are these little critters anyway? It's a chicken and a bunny. What's it look like?
Whoa! So these are the happy bunnies, rumored to lead those they favor to happiness and good fortune? What's that, little friend? Happiness lies that way? Could my dearest Tataru be here for the festivities too? I must go to her at once.
Damn it, Wedge! Come back here! Ah, fool of a Lullafell. I'd best round him up so we can start the repairs he volunteered us for. Anyway, thanks for the treats. I look forward to enjoying them with a cup of tea when our work is done. Till next time, Claire.
Okay, last one by Kulu Falls.
Oh, well, there's your Mitra. That's your Stola's sister, in case you don't know. Oh my god! Urianger! What are you doing here? It is an unexpected pleasure to meet thee here, my friends. A happy hatching tide to thee. We know who he is. And a happy hatching tide to thee, Claire. Verily, by simply exchanging these words, I dare say I can feel a measure of jubilation in mine heart.
Claire found us! Wasn't expecting a reunion.
Oh, it's Growing Way!
Not that we're up to anything, mind you. We simply wanted to experience Eorzea famed seasonal celebrations.
Oh, Cooking Way!
It's been an exemplary learning experience thus far, and I swear we haven't taken any samples that anyone will miss.
To study such traditions is valuable indeed, for naught reflecteth a culture more clearly than what it hath codified in ritual. Pray tell, Claire, who are thy charming companions?
For me? Well, thank you so much. I think. Is this a lemon muffin? But no, the aroma is entirely different.
Ornamental eggs and baked desserts, I see. Thou art lending thine aid in spreading good cheer for the season. I'm full glad to accept thy gifts. Pray forgive our haste, but my companions have much yet to see. A happy hatching tide to thee and thine.
Thanks for the treat. I do believe I'll try to bake up a batch myself when I get back to my kitchen. Can we meet again, Claire? Perhaps even purposely next time.
Oh, Urianger, how you've changed since we first met, but I love it. He's gotten really close with the Loperettes. So I'm just going to share with you real quick the rewards that we ended up getting this year. So here's the first one. It's the mobile, and you can see it's definitely hatching tide theme with candy, eggs, and a little chocobo chick. Okay, as for the other housing items, I just put the bunny there. I had that for a while, so I just put it up for the season. But this is the little basket of eggs that we're having here on the table, as well as the emote of munching down on a boiled egg. I thought it was a chocolate egg at first, but no, it's definitely a boiled egg. But yeah, that looks like everything that we have here for Hatching Tide. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a wonderful, happy Easter, and have a happy Hatching Tide. Bye!